today to show you some more exercises. It's been a couple of weeks, it's been busy. The gym's been full of people. This is awesome, but it makes it hard for recording. So here we are. I'm gonna take some time to give you some ideas, and we're gonna talk about the bicep muscle today. So I'm gonna go through and just show you some exercises that you can add to your workout that's gonna give you some ideas, maybe outside of the box of what you're normally doing. If you're new to exercise, then great. Choose a couple of the exercises that feel probably the most familiar for you. Either way, let's go ahead and let's work our biceps. Okay, so the first exercise I'm gonna show you is our basic bicep barbell curl. A couple of tips here, I might have mentioned this before, is control. This is an exercise I want to see you control. Anytime you're going to work the biceps or any part of your body, always think core support. Soft knees, don't hyperextend them, soft knees, roll back the shoulders, and we're going to get started. So you'll notice right away where my hands are. So my hands are basically gently to my sides. They're not extended out here, just dropping naturally right to where my hips are basically, okay? So from here, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna very simply curl up and bring it down. Now here's the kicker. If the weight is too heavy, it'll look like this. Okay, that's a no-no. Control it. If you wanna work those biceps and you want them formed, make them work. Curl up, control, come all the way down. All the way up, all the way down. Make them work all the way up into the contraction and release of the muscle. Better definition, do not rush it, do not swing it. Control that exercise. You'll really appreciate the results of that one. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Okay, so let's do some hammer curls using the dumbbells. So a hammer curl, instead of having your palms up, you're just gonna have your palms facing your body. When you do that curl, same thing. If you notice, I got soft knees, my shoulders are rolled back, my core is tight. You're gonna just curl these up and bring them down. Curl these up and bring them down. Just like that. Again, no swinging. Curl and release. Now the great thing about this exercise, I just wanna show you, when you do palms up, you're not gonna get a lot of forearm help. You're gonna get the main big muscle of the biceps. By turning and doing a hammer grip, you're gonna engage your connector right here, part of that forearm, and you're gonna be able to utilize some of this external tissue for your bicep. So try that as well. Remember, bicep curls and that motion, changing the wrist, changes the game. Okay, so our next one, I'm gonna stick with dumbbells here, and we're gonna do a bicep curl, but we're gonna do it with a sort of palms up, palms down rotation. This is awesome for strengthening the wrist, again, utilizing both parts of the forearm as well, and kind of tweaking up the bicep tissue. I'll only do with one arm here today. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna curl up, get about halfway, rotate, curl down. I'm gonna rotate again. Curl up, rotate, curl down, rotate. Curl up, rotate, curl down, rotate. You can do that backwards if you want. You can do your curl up like this. By the way, it's a lot harder. Rotate and then come down. Either, whatever your preference is. Again, super good for strengthening that wrist, so give them a try. Okay, so next exercise is a bicep curl. There's a theme here, but I'm gonna show you to do bicep curl on an incline bench. Keep in mind, if you're going to use an incline bench, you go lighter than you normally would for your typical bicep curl, because we are adding gravity more so with this, and you're gonna be elongating your bicep muscle. It's gonna have to work harder, so just remember that. So we got your incline bench set up. Come into the incline bench, lean right up against it, let your arms hang. Here's the thing, if you feel pressure on the front of your shoulder, you might wanna adjust the incline, or if you have a past shoulder injury, beware and careful of this one. So you're ready to go, everything relaxed. All you're gonna do is just curl that up and let them go. Curl it up and let them go, just like that. This is a totally different feel. Those biceps are getting really long. Now if you're going from a really long position to a full contraction. It's totally a different feel, but I want you to try it out. Again, go lighter because this is quite a challenging exercise. All right, next one. Okay, so now we're gonna do concentration curls, still utilizing these dumbbells. So this is the way you're gonna do this one. You're gonna find a nice flat bench. You're gonna get into position. You need to give yourself some room here to do this. So you're gonna do one arm at a time. It doesn't work with both. So you're gonna, as you drop your dumbbell down, you need to make sure that your elbow rests to the inside of your thigh and that that elbow joint is up, facing upwards. Also palm facing the direction you wanna go. Let your shoulder just hang, no help there. You're gonna curl all the way up, bring it all the way down. Curl it all the way up, bring it all the way down. Again, no swinging, no rotating your wrists. However, if you wanted to do a rotation to get a different feel for this, 100% just be aware of your wrists and how it's feeling. So this sort of exercise, you can go heavier, but the whole goal with a concentration curl, because of the way that you're allowing this arm to hang, is to fatigue the muscle. So if I'm working with a client and I'm trying to burn them out at the end of the workout, especially their biceps, I love doing these because these will put them to fatigue. They'll get to a point where they'll just control and then just lose it because of bicep fatigue. So again, if you really want to take an exercise and just finish them off, try the concentration curls. Okay, so now I want to move to utilizing our cables. So in this exercise is your basic barbell curl, but we're going to use the cables for this. And why I love the cables is going to allow you to extend your arms a little bit, get a nice stretch on that bicep, and then curl it up. I really prefer getting that nice stretch and curl. Key to the biceps getting nice and strong is let them get long, then let them get tight. Long, and then tight. There you go. So with this one, you can choose a wider grip or you could take it in to be nice and square. It's totally up to you. It's all based on how your wrists are feeling. If you bring them closer together, you're gonna feel that in your wrists more so than if you go wider. So just keep that in mind. Go ahead and give these a try next time. Okay, so let's keep with the cables and let's do a single arm inner bicep curl. I call it inner body because we're going to be bringing it into our body and slightly rotating it in. So what you do is you find your pulley. You just want to stand just laterally right there to the pulley. And then you're going to have your arm extended, and from here, you want to take it and you want to curl up and under. Sometimes if I'm working with a client, I use the term scoop because they'll remember that. You're going to scoop your arm up and through. And just by using that wording, you're going to get an idea of what you're looking for. So again, stretch that bicep and scoop it in. Stretch that bicep and scoop it in. This is awesome. Okay, so our final exercise I want to show you today is utilizing the TRX straps to do bicep curls. Some of you have probably never done them before. Some of you might be more familiar, so let me show you. So if we're going to use the TRX strap, remember you're using your body weight to be able to do the curl, okay? So how you lay down or lean determines the tension or resistance you're going to get. So for example, I'll show you your start position. The further you lay down, the harder this is. Straighter the body is, the harder it is. If it's a little tough for your first time, you can bend or come up a little bit more. Find your happy medium. Remember, body like a board, so you don't want to be hanging down like this. Body is just there as kind of a resistance. So the other thing I want you to remember is I'm up in this position, looks like in the letter L, kind of. I want you to envision that your arms are laying on a tabletop. In other words, when I go to do the curl, I don't want you dropping those arms. Pretend there's a table propping them, okay? So you lay back, arms on that imaginary table, and from there, you're gonna curl up, and you're gonna release. Now there's gonna be natural motion there, but I just don't wanna see you dropping because now we're doing a row, we're not doing a curl, okay? Curl up and release, just like that. Those biceps contract, lifting your body weight and releasing. These are nice. These are also really good for nice form on the front of your deltoid too, okay? Curling up and releasing, curling up and releasing, just like that. So next time you see one of these straps, don't fear it, come give it a try. So as we kind of circled around, I think it's about 7 exercises or so. Either way, try some of them out. You can maybe post a comment. And don't forget, I post videos quite often. There's already a lot of videos in my library you can look at from previous workouts. So subscribe, you'll be notified when I post new videos. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Everyone, have a great day. Bye.